Come on, Walter. Okay. Wait for my dad, though. My dad is doing something. Wait for my dad, Arthur. Hallelujah. I'll do this. Start right now. Wanna play with you? No, you don't win that challenge. I want the Cowboys, Bengals. Oh shit.
What'd you say? Oh what?
What'd you?
Oh what?
Oh shoot.
No, that ain't what you said. Let me hear you cuss the goddamn game.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready. And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 29, Carr, this to Jarwin. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 38. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 7 yards, the pickup there. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
On second down, it's Elliott, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
He was brought down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Carr to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Hey, what should I be afraid? I didn't know the name of that jam. That's my spot right there. Vation.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Get upstairs and go play.
Cowboys 7, Buccaneers nothing. Greg Zuerlein to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Who shall be afraid? I don't know how this nigga play at all.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That big bitch.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
He's not
and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I wonder how the hell he got.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successfully.
Head to the line, facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First down.
In salvation.
To throw is Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Brady. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver. And
what happened?
Down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's got Evans. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
Niggas giving up that weak-ass shit.
Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now Brady on the bootleg. And right side, Henry's got it. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But he's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
A first down carry for Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A 3-yard pickup.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That's out to the left and complete. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. Not much there, only a yard.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a play fake. Carr. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
On play action, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
44-yard line.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Elliott. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I will remain confident in you. I won't be.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cowboys 14. Buccaneers nothing. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Brown on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Evans.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 71 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 14. Buccaneers 7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted. Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I know
that could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense. And he'll be out of bounds
yards, but able to get it up past the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Brady now to throw. And he finds Howard complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
They'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. On play action, now Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Julio Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much
stop
they
holding me,
trust
man. That's
their
touchdown.
guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
25-yard line.
We got blitzes.
Throwing again. Carr. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
49-yard line.
On play action, now Carr. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 49-yard line.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Choose the mic. I can't be express. I can't be the one. Later one. Watch two. Watch two. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The final shot here before half for Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
They go to Elliott again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Using a tub. Outside.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. That's complete to the tight end.
I figured you was busy.
Out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
But did you see the bullshit though?
6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
The messages I sent you.
The 17-yard line.
About our brother.
10th carry now for Elliott. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 46. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy
how
as we can, he was
my question.
the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a golden star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go.
His favorite receiver, Mike Evans, though. But I ain't mad at that nigga, though.
Really good body control. And how about the
I ain't know he'd have Julio Jones, though.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And then very funny, so
the Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
First down.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Henry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 46. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Brady throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And take this to the other side of midfield.
He don't want what works. He wants something that's, he wants toxicity. That's why I told him, like, you like that shit.
And that means it's a
why
change
bother
situation. We used to practice
it on defense. He just need to, he might as well go into delete Facebook and get off of it if he can't handle the shit.
Run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Right,
2
nigga,
yards
you stupid, nigga.
2nd and 12.
So you better not even
That's
ask
really
me,
alert
you stupid.
there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He ain't coming, bro.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr out to his left. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pick up of 34 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Yeah,
so the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first
down.
Tell me,
you probably got a silence effect. Tell me why, like, would you have it? This past weekend, everybody said, I ain't gonna act like I'm the only one who did just get it magically, sick on God. I was like, cut, that was me too.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run with Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Cowboys, 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, that's a
I bet niggas hate playing me because like
throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down.
Oh, it's like something you got to figure out how to work with them Chiefs.
The defense thinks they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for second and goal. Gallup now on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
That's that bullshit.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Including blocking Chris Jones running. Then let's not get on the quarterback that he had. They couldn't have just drafted.
Here's Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Ball in a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you will too, without a doubt. And so far,
we already know I won my Armageddon game. I beat Childhood last year. Talk that shit to my game of TD. We both know he was wide.
Yeah, get a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All 3?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Man on the left side is Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First down.
To throw is Brady. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
7-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. From midfield, here's Brady. He's got Evans. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
This game right here,
that was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Quick slant to Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Operating from the gun, Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
At the 9-yard line.
Brady to throw again. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the 2nd level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Brady again. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And this one is
Give me Josiah.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Of course. What kind of question is there?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Carr. This one caught left side by Cooper.
Come on, bring it, baby.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on
They always bite that one.
Cowboys
You can't stop the
extend
run.
their lead. lead.
Got to bite.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that.
That's why I traded for him.
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Again for Evans. This time he's got him. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Cowboys, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.